Hello children, welcome back to your maths class. In previous class we have completed exercise 2D. Now let's do exercise 2E. Question number 1 of this exercise is find the value of each of the following. First part is 0 is divided by 39. In previous classes also you have studied when we divide 0 by any number we get when we divide 0 by any number, what do we get? We get 0. Next, 5 divided by 5. We are dividing this whole number by the same whole number. When we divide same whole number, we get 1. You can also check by division. 5 ones are 5. So, what you are getting? 1. Next, third part. 701 minus 1869 divided by 1869. Again, according to BODMAS, firstly you will solve this bracket. 701 minus, when you divide same whole numbers, like you are dividing 1869 by 1869, what do you get? 1. Right? Now subtract this 1 from the 701, you get 700. So your answer is 700. Now the next part, fourth part. Here you are dividing 3278 by 3278. So when you divide a whole number by the same whole number, you get 1. Right? Minus, again in this bracket you are dividing 5098 by 5098. You are dividing this whole number by the same whole number. So again you will get 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So here you are getting 0. Question number 2 is replace the letter by a suitable numeral to make a true statement. Here they have given these letters in the question B, N, and they are asking to write or to replace these letters by the suitable numeral so that the statement become true. 0 is divided by B is equals to 0. We are dividing 0 by any number. We are getting 0. आपको पता है 0 को किसी भी नंबर से डिवाइड किया जाए, what do we get? 0. So here B can be any number. B 0, 1, 2, 3 कुछ भी हो सकता है. So B can be any number. Right? Next, 48 divided by 48. When you divide a whole number by the same whole number, what do you get? You get 1. But here they said this is equals to n. So what should be n? जब हम 48 को 48 से divide करेंगे, so we will get 1. So n is equals to 1. Right? Next, we are dividing a number p by 7 and we are getting 0. 0 को ही अगर किसी नंबर से डिवाइड करें तब हमें 0 मिलता है. सो हियर p शुड बी 0. p को अगर हम 0 से रिप्लेस करेंगे एंड देन वी विल डिवाइड बाय 7, देन वी विल गेट 0. सो p इज इक्वल्स टू 0. नेक्स्ट, अगेन वी आर डिवाइडिंग m बाय 708 एंड वी आर गेटिंग 0. तभी हमें आंसर 0 मिलेगा इफ वी विल डिवाइड 0 बाय एनी नंबर. सो m शुड बी 0. Now if we will divide 0 by 708, we will get 0. So what is your answer? m is equals to 0. m क्या होना चाहिए? 0. Next, question number 3. Answer true or false. Here they have given some statements and they are asking to write true or false according to the statement. Every multiplication fact for two distinct non-zero whole numbers gives two corresponding division fixed. Let us understand with an example. If 3 multiply 2 is equals to 6. From this statement we can write that 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3 and 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2. Right? From this multiplication statement we have written these two distinct statements which are the division facts. So this is true statement. Clear? Next, there are no distinct whole number a, b and c such that a divided by b divided by c is equals to a divided by b whole divided by c. Students, this is associative property, right? When we add three numbers a, b and c and we enclosed them or we group them differently, what do we get? We get the same answer. This is called associative property. But while explaining associative property, I told you that associative property only exists for addition and multiplication. It does not exist for division. So this is false. This can't be equal. ये equal नहीं होंगे. Next, if a whole number p is divided by another whole number q, एक p whole number है, उसको divide कर रहे हैं another whole number q से, where p is greater than q, एक p whole number है, suppose 3, उसको एक whole number 2 से divide कर रहे हैं, where p which is 3 is greater than q which is 2, right? Then p divided by q is a whole number. No, every time this is not necessary. If we divide 8 by 4, if p is 8 and q is 4, in this case we are getting answer as a whole number which is 2. But here if we divide this 3 by 2, in this case we cannot get the answer as a whole number because 3 is not divisible by 2. Here we will get whether the fraction or the decimal number, right? So this is false. Next, fourth part, any non-zero whole number divided by itself. Any non-zero whole number like 3. 3 is a non-zero whole number. If we divide it by itself, itself means same number से ही divide कर देते हैं. The question is 1. Yes, if we divide any whole number by the same number, we get 1. So this is true. Next question number 3rd. What must be 789 be multiplied by to get 78,97,890? It means 789 को किससे मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए कि हमें ये नंबर मिले. मान लेते हैं, लेट्स अज्यूम कि 789 मस्ट बी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय x. कोई एक वेरिएबल ले लेते हैं. नाउ राइट द स्टेटमेंट. 789 को अगर हम x से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं देन वी गेट दिस 78,97,890. But we want to find this number. So we will move this 789 to the another side. X is equals to 78,97,890. Here this was of multiplication. After moving to this side, this will be of division. Now simply you will divide them. Divide here 78,97,890 divided by 789. 789 means 789. Subtract 0. Copy down the next digit 7. We cannot divide the 7 by the 789. So we will put 0 and then we will copy down the next digit 8. 78 is not divisible by the 789. So put again 0 and copy down next digit. Now 789 means 789 Copy down the next digit 0. So what you are getting? This is 10,010. So what is your answer? 789 should be multiplied by 10,010. This is your answer. Next we have some multiple choice questions. Let's do them. In a sum, the divisor is this, quotient is this, and the remainder is this. What is the dividend? When you divide any two numbers, this number we call dividend, this is called divisor, this is called quotient, and the remaining part is called remainder, right? To find this number dividend, we multiply this divisor by this quotient and then we add this remainder. So we have direct formula to find the dividend. Dividend is equals to divisor multiply quotient plus remainder. Right here values. Divisor is 137 multiply quotient is 2544 plus remainder is 60. When you will multiply these two numbers, you will get 4,40,112 plus 60. Now add them. This is 4,40,172. So which option is correct? 4,40,172. B option is correct. Next question number 6. A cinema hall is to be constructed in which each row must have 36 seats. Determine the minimum number of rows required to sit 600 persons at a time. Students, let us understand with an example. Suppose you have 20 chocolates, right? Here they have given total persons. We are taking total chocolates 20, and in each box, here they have given in each row, right? Now I am telling you, in each box you can keep 5 chocolates. So you can find the number of boxes. 5 fours are 20. Clear? But if in case of 20, if total chocolates are 22, and then you can keep 5 chocolates in each box, then 5 fours are 20, 4 boxes you need, plus you have 2 remaining chocolates. For these 2 chocolates you need 1 box more. So total boxes will be 4 plus 1, 5. Similarly we will do here. We will divide the 600 by the 36 to find the number of rows, and then for the remaining we will also consider 1 row. Clear? Let's see how we will do it. Total person is equals to 600. 1 row is equals to 36 seats. 1 row में इतनी seats है, and they are asking for number of rows required. Clear? So you will divide total persons by the number of seats in each row. Student, this is 36. Each row 36. So divide the 600 by 36. 36 ones are 36. 4 2 0. 36 6 are 6 6 are 36. 6 3s are 18, 19, 20, 21. What is remainder here? The remainder is 24. So you need 16 rows plus 24 members are still remaining. 24 people क्या है, अभी भी बचे हुए हैं. तो उनके लिए एक रो और एक्स्ट्रा चाहिए. सो वी विल टेक वन मोर रो. सो टोटल रोज आर 16 plus 1, 17. Right? So the correct option is B, which is 17. Now with this question, your chapter 2 whole numbers is completed. Do practice as much as possible. And if you have any doubt in any question of this chapter, you can ask me personally or you can comment down in the comment section. Thank you. Have a good day.